Skyler Bell, wide receiver, UConn. At the combine, he was measured at 6 foot, weighed in 192 pounds. He ran a 4.4 flat 40-yard dash. Fifth-year player, started 2 years at Wisconsin, transferred then to UConn, where he started for 2 seasons. In his career, 220 receptions, 2,893 yards, 24 touchdowns. Most of that production coming in 25. I believe he led the nation in both catches and touchdowns. Don't quote me on that, though. 7 drops in 2023, 7 drops in 2024, 4 drops in 2025 with much more of a workload. 60% of his targets came in 2025 came at 10 yards or less. 31% of his targets came behind the line of scrimmage. So used pretty heavily in the short game in college. Consistently flashes speed and quickness at all 3 levels. And his speed poses a rack threat, especially on slants. He's not super elusive after the catch, but versatile alignment. They use him inside, outside, in the backfield. Drops have improved, as you can tell by the numbers I read off earlier, but still a concern. He'll be 24 years old as a rookie in the NFL. Obviously, that's a little bit older than you're hoping for. And I think he's not a super heavy contested catch guy. I think that's kind of in part due to his size. He's kind of an average size player. But he does flash kind of late hands in some contested situations that we'll actually have here on tape. So it's not like he's, inept in that regard. But maybe want to see a little bit more. I think he's, I don't want to sound harsh. I don't think he does anything at an elite level in this class. I think there's pretty much someone better in every area than him that's available in this class. Obviously, you're probably going to have to pick them higher than this guy, but I think he's pretty solidly well-rounded. I mean, I think he could be a favorable third or fourth option in an offense in the NFL. So let's get into some of the clips here. First one, top of the bunch here, lined up on the outside. It's going to be like a slant rub screen type of deal here. Break a tackle. We're going to flash a little bit of speed here. Good blocking down the field by our guys. We'll get in for the touchdown. So end zone view here. Good job being strong in the lower half there, staying on our feet. Taking that one to the house. All right, next one. He's got going against my alma mater here, Buffalo. Motioning out to the outside. Just running like a little dig here, putting 9 in a blender. Doing a really good job here after the catch. Kind of weaving through traffic. Using his speed as an advantage to get to the outside, and he can get in the end zone. So again, end zone copy here. Like the route. Like the rack a lot too. Way to get in there. Shout out to Buffalo. All right, top of the screen here. He's off the ball. He gets bumped by his guy, but runs that kind of short dig again. We're going to flash that speed. Again, good blocking down the field by 80. We'll take it all the way to the house for a nice long touchdown there. TV copy, I believe we have the alternate angle. Yep. So 7 just dives. Misses us. We're quick. Good block. Taking advantage of our guys helping us out here. Getting in. All right. Lined up in the backfield here. So again, we've seen him kind of inside, outside. Now we'll see him in the backfield. We're just going to run a little wheel route. Good bump by our outside 80 again. Kind of getting our guy caught up on the backer, I believe. So he's motioned into the backfield. Getting a nice pickup. Top of the screen. We'll go back here, kind of talk through this play a little bit. So they run a ton of screens at UConn this past season. So this clip here, they're kind of faking the bubble to the inside slot. And our guy Bell is lined up at the outside slot, kind of faking that block like he's coming down to take care of his assignment. And he ends up just kind of running the route here, and he's wide open. So basically turns it into a slant on the fake bubble. He's wide open for the touchdown. Not a great throw. The quarterback I'm not too high on. I know he was at the combine, but anyway, motion orbit here, kind of into a swing pass. Just getting a nice gain. Again, I mean, you see he's quick. He's got good speed. He's not overly elusive like I just did a video on Branch. Certainly not as dynamic as Branch, but, it works for him. He's got good speed. Good block by 80 again. Shout out to 80, man. He's all over this. This guy's highlights helping him out. All right. So whenever I include the scoreboard, there's a reason for it. So we're going against Duke here, right? A Power 5 school. We're down by 5 with 2 minutes left in the fourth. We're lined up on the outside here. Going to run a fade. DB's got his hands on us, kind of rerouting us. We do a good job stacking late there. Going up with the contested catch here, using our hands. So again, you don't see a ton of this, but there is some. It's good. Late hands, handsy catch. We hold on to it through traffic. Outside slot here, bottom of the screen. This is another one of those kind of fake bubbles where he's just kind of turn it into a fade, basically. Defense bites on it. We're wide open. Make a move into the end zone for a touchdown. And I apologize. This UAB game was 360p for some reason. So we got a couple clips on here. They're not the best quality, but we work with what we got. Bottom of the screen here. Going to run a pretty solid hitch and go. We're going to be open. And this is where those drops come in. So quick, certainly wins, accelerates out of the fake break there. This is a good angle. And we get both hands on it. It's a well-placed ball. Just definitely want to bring that one in. So, again, the drops are certainly a concern. They did improve with an increased workload, but it's something you're going to want to see improved on even more at the next level here. Top of the screen, little goal line fade. Here it is again. Love the late hands. He does go up and get it. Despite his size. Not that he's, terribly small, but 6 foot. Good job. Inside slot here. You're going to work like a speed out. We're wide open. I like that. It's almost like a corner. He drifts into the open area of the zone here for his quarterback to be able to layer it over that kind of hook to curl on the outside there. Good throw as well. So good job there by Bell. Bottom of the screen. Just going to run a vert, and this guy's not going. So we kind of catch him sleeping. Eyes are in the backfield, maybe a little too long. We use our speed to get upfield here and get open for the touchdown. So if you made it this far, like, comment, subscribe. See ya.